TF2 Public Ferret and an Alarmcopter server of Joyous Win.
Hello.
And today we're in Holdfront. I'm not sure the popularity of this map. I think people quite like it. I mean, it's a nice variation on the five cap theme with a little bit more flankersome routes compared to the other ones.
Yeah, I think this is kind of just one of those maps that doesn't really appear too often on servers that play specific maps, and obviously the only other time that most people get to play it is when it appears in a Valve CP server, which is a shame because I really like this map. I think sort of design-wise it's very pretty, and it's actually a fairly well-balanced map as well, aside from a few parts towards the end of the map, which are a little bit too attacker-friendly, I think.
Yeah, this is looking a little bit, speaking of attacker-friendly, red's all over the first point, and they're going to the second. This is the thing when you join a new map and, you know, people get used to what the hell's going on, where, you know, eventually after a few rounds this becomes standard. I mean, we had the Turbine on Wednesday, and that was pretty much a full front offensive by the first team get out the doors. And I think we've got a glitchy body dog there who's congering and using an axe. Now, in any case, though, actually, one thing I will say, Blue actually managed to pull that back. They did a really nice job of stopping that onslaught and actually getting on the point.
Yeah, I have to say, actually, the way the spawning system works on this map, I think, is a lot better than most standard maps, purely because of the fact that people pretty much, you stay at your spawn for nearly all of the game, if not all of the game. I'm not 100% sure if there is a second respawn, but
oh, there is. Yeah,
no, there is a second respawn, I believe, but yeah, I mean, usually something like Gorge or something, you kind of get pushed up a couple of times, and it makes it all a little bit too easy once you've sort of gotten in there to just go ahead and win. This map kind of, it doesn't automatically let you do that, but like I said, the sort of actual areas of the map towards the end game parts are very, very difficult for defending people to stay defending, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. This one's got nice ones, it's got more towards the middle. You take Granary and Fast Lane. Those ones do have up to like the middle point areas where they'll do, but I know what you mean with Gorge. That last door is annoyingly good. It just allows you to keep fourth point, which is a bit too good. Oh, hang on. Okay, race. Usually the next point up is the quicker one. Body Dog actually just playing a bit of dodge, catch me if you can, just jumping around the point. Going into hardcore conga mode. Oh man, you what, mate? Is the only guy holding his point. He's got to hold it for Blue. This is tense right here. Oh, there you got saved. And oh wow, that was nicely done. And Blue, did they? No, they didn't cap middle. Oh, criminy. There's Matty there. Yep. Oh, that was nicely done. They just managed to hold the offensive.
Yeah, not really sure what happened with Red's attack there. I think it must have been just a couple of guys trying to pick it off, but yeah, they're going straight back onto that point. I think Red is, for the time being, the slightly more skilled team, but Blue are certainly trying as hard as possible to keep it all back. I think so far what their problem has been is they haven't been covering all the areas, because obviously with this map you've got almost three areas where you can attack from mid to second, and I think Blue have forgotten a couple of those points. They're really sticking to one side, really, and that's been their problem so far as I can see, at least.
Well, maybe it's one flank. I can see that happening. What I'm saying though right now is, though, you know, we haven't seen one team really start hitting second. This has been a very equal game so far. I mean, Red came out first, but Blue have managed to, you know, bring this back, and now they're on their particular own attack. I have to say though, Holdfront's a nice map. I mean, it is a bit more heavy and pyro friendly with the big crags and rocks around here. You know, it's smaller areas for them to ambush around. There's Pinky. Okay, Body Dog. I think they need to fix that. I mean, it's fun to watch, but seriously, it makes it really hard to aim. Matty's on there though. Oh no, that's ended. I think, is that the what's that one? Is that the iron cannon? Yeah, it is. Still don't know the name of that one. But, you know, there's one thing I haven't seen yet in this game, which is engineers yet. It's been mostly quite a mobile game so far. Actually, we saw one engineer in place, but no big sentries just yet.
Yeah, it has been a lot of mini sentry work going on, which in fairness for this map, especially the midpoint, works brilliantly just because of the raised areas. But it looks to me that Blue have definitely gone for a pretty much a standard rollout of a team, really. It can't really fault it, and Red are looking very, very Devilman heavy, which is actually working pretty well for their defences. They don't seem to be struggling too hard.
You know, they're doing a nice job. I mean, this is the thing, this is a very mobile map, and the Mini is a very worthy pick this time. And again, also the quick fix. I mean, we say it so many times, there are certain weapons that are not suitable in certain maps and are much better on other ones. And in a 5-cap map like this, minis and quick fixes are really, really good for a big mobile game. If you're playing like Gold Rush, don't use them because you can't really get through hard points. Or if you need to have a hard point, a mini ain't going to do it. You know, unless you're playing Blue, of course, and that's just fun. Okay, this is actually in a strength, but it's very stalematey, but not stalematey game, if you know what I mean. Red are actually now threatening middle again. Maybe our clientele players actually achieve such levels of bossness that actually they can't be put off by one guy. And I think, yes, I don't think Shaggy's here again either.
Saying that, actually, I feel like the 32-man thing has kind of helped even the battlefield a little bit, because I mean, even when we saw last time with Shaggy in the game, it still wasn't a obvious rollover one way or the other. I think having those extra guys, it's kind of like, you know, you've obviously got people who will head straight to the top of the leaderboard on both teams, but you know, you've kind of got you've got all sort of levels of skill, and I feel like it kind of automatically filters it out, or filters a decent team in naturally. You know, obviously it might be down to a little bit of luck of who joins what team, but with more guys, you've kind of got, you know, you can sort of guarantee you're going to have at least 3 or 4 good guys ready to start a push, and then the rest of the team can follow up.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you really do need to attack these points en masse, and especially with like things like sentries and stuff like that. I mean, sorry, just looking at the bit here, like with Matty, you're trying to get around the side there, and you're getting pushed off there by some pyro. But yeah, you know, really making preparations in advance. I mean, actually, the thing is, Red Team might win this, I think, in the long run, if their engineers kind of move up to a point, hold it, and allow their team to fall back to somewhere. Blue Team are much more mobile and maybe a bit more flexible, and that might make them a little easier to push over once they get pushed over. Five minutes 14 now. Also, we might see the very rare, seldom like, stalemate on this game. Has happened very occasionally. What, mate, there? Didn't see the sentry. Yeah. Oh, shit. But yeah, this is, so far, been a really quite civil match at the moment. There's been no massive rollovers, and I kind of agree. I think the 32-man, what it's done is added a little bit extra security to that, because now you can't, let's say you crit something up and kill off about 6 players. In the previous game mode, that's like a quarter of their team. Whereas in this, that's like a fifth of their team. That might just hold the line. Well, no, that's not fifth. That's like a third. Whereas now, wait, oh man, my math is failing so hard here. If you take out 6 people, there's 12 people on a team. Yeah, it's half their team. Now it's only a third. Commentator math fail.
Yeah, it's sort of the thing that now it's kind of, it brings the game back into, you have to rely on, you know, good teamwork and decent, you know, decent sort of coordination and stuff like that. This is the kind of the thing where, you know, Ubers will make a difference, but you can still come back from them. And in a way, I know it isn't vanilla because it's 32-man, but in a way, I kind of prefer this sort of situation where it does level the playing field up just a little bit more than a 24-man server with rollovers.
You know, I want to call this, if we're going to, you know, entirely vanilla, I still want to kind of give it like some sort of coffee name, like Vanilla Grande. You know, a big 32-man server. Oh wow, I think Captain Unicorn just, I think Epic Killer just took a shot there for one of the heavies in the face. Playing engineer, yeah, and heavy about to get shot in the face. Epic Killer stood in the way and took it to the face and died for him. That was oh, you capture unicorn. Oh dear. One thing I am seeing though, is it me or is there a certain reliance on heavies on blue team at the moment? Or maybe is it me or I've got heavy glasses on? I don't know. Nah, man. Those you play is what we're doing. I like the span though. I think it could really change. We used to have 24, and it just kind of got a little bit rollover in places. And also, I like bigger teams. Ooh, a second person in broadcast. Hello. I hope you're having fun. Anyway, back to the commentary. Now, in any case, 2 minutes 21. Neither point is going. Well, there's an Uber versus a vaccinator. And oh no, the Uber just fails because I think the medic broke contact. But that was unfortunate.
Even with that Uber, that was pretty much. I was keeping an eye on Unambitious Uvi's health all the way through there, and he never went below 250. And you know, if anybody needs proof of how decent the vaccinator actually can be, you know, as long as you've got a decent medic holding it, that is proof there. If you've got a heavy right next to you, firing constantly, and you can't do more than 50 damage at any given point.
Yep. Oh yeah. More. Yeah. I think is that Bubble. I think. Ooh, yeah, Bubble and Pit have changed their names a lot recently. I don't know which one's which either. Oh wait, oh damn it, he's not Pyro either. And these guys are being tricky, but yeah, all talk is on. So you guys might not want to say what's going on unless you're me and I don't care. And it's like, yeah, just do this. Telling people what you're doing. Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything anyway, because you know listen to everybody in pubs anyway. 1 minute on the clock here, and I think we're gonna see some last-minute desperate pub pushing. Oh, look at that! Look at that push! Look at that Uber! Arcadie's there is just like, yeah, I'm gonna chill. Oh, and just increased the time by 9 minutes there. Okay, Blue is in the driving seat. There's a special power of, you know, motivation of losing, isn't there? Fear of loss. It's like, oh, wait, we better do shit.
Yeah, this is the point now as well where I personally feel like this is a very, very easy point to attack. I feel like, you know, some people will probably disagree with me because it is quite wide open, but you can really quite easily sneak in and around here, and it's so easy just to have someone like a spy or something ready to cap this point while the rest of the team are capping the second point. It's so easy to get back here. You're sort of mid-game, and yeah, this area is quite easy to attack as well, just because of the fact that everywhere in the point, which is generally where Red will stand to defend, everywhere is lower than where Blue will come from, and against Snowman, you kind of, you know, you're kind of stuck there.
The other thing is also, this is where, you know, some good Blue aggressive engineering would be handy. You know, having a teleport up will help things. But right now, Red's in that, you know, last point pickle. It's like, okay, do we attack the point, regain the, you know, initiative somewhat, and then leave the main point a little bit undefended, or do we hunker down completely and hope for the best? You know, you really is a very losing strategy from there on in. Although, catch a unicorn there. Nope. Okay, Red brought that game back. That was quick. Oh. Blue are really trying to contest this point though. They're trying to get back in there back in their graces.